Hello, and welcome to another wonderful Wired Wednesday. My name is Ashley, and this is private browsing. First and foremost, what is private browsing? Private browsing is a feature that many web browsers offer to help keep your temporary browsing data private. When using a private browser, such as incognito mode, your browser history, search records, and cookies aren't kept. This is really important if you are sharing a computer with other people. Web browsers store data about your searches and online activity to make it easier for you to go back to these websites. Browsers store things that you may use online, like your usernames and passwords, so you can log in faster. Doing this can make it easier for you. However, you don't want this information shared with other people. Sometimes, even with your own computer at home, there may be things that you want to search that need to be kept private, such as health information or if you're buying a gift for someone. Private browsing can also be handy if you have multiple email addresses that use the same website, such as Gmail or Live. Also, if you're booking travel, you want to use a private browser because when these sites see that you are looking, then you go back to that site, the prices can go up. When you are in a public place on Wi-Fi or on a shared computer, it is important to use private browsing because if you're going into anywhere personal, people could gain access to it. Using private browsing helps to keep your information safer online. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into Microsoft Edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you three web browsers of the most popular web browsers. So there's Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, and Firefox. So we're going to start off with Microsoft Edge. So I'm just going to click on here so it looks like this. And then you open it up. So mine goes to Google when I open it up. And then you're just going to go over here to the three buttons at the top here. And then you're going to go to New in Private window. And now you know that you're in private browsing. So whatever you search here will not be saved. The history will not be saved. Your personal information will not be saved. So these are things that you can do with the in private. So this is just the Microsoft Edge version of the private browsing. So it just explains you here what it does. And it goes down. You can actually just read through this and explains what it does for you. All right, so now we're going to move right along. So I'm going to press the X up here. And then we're going to get rid of that. And now I'm going to go into Google Chrome. So Google Chrome looks like this. And then if you're logged into your Google account, it will show here. And then you can go up to the top here and you go to the three dots. So this one, the three dots go downward. In Microsoft Edge, they went across. And then you're going to go to New Incognito window. So that's what Google Chrome calls is incognito. And then here it says you've gone incognito. So it's explaining to you what it won't save, the activity that still might be visible to certain people. Now that means like an employer. So like, for example, I work for the town of the Blue Mountains. At any time they could go in and take a look at that because that's something that is not private because I'm using their machine. So that's just an example of that. But for you personally at home, should be no problem there. And it just explains it to you here. And then once again, you can just go in, you can search anything. As long as this window's open, you'll be able to search freely without having any of the history saved. So just something to think about as well. Once you close this window and if you reopen Google Chrome, it goes back to that regular window. So you'll have to go up to the three dots in the corner and go back to incognito mode. Same goes for Microsoft Edge. All right, so we're going to get out of that. And then we're going to go into Firefox. So this is Firefox. And then here there's three lines. So if you remember from other videos I've had, this is called a hamburger menu. So it looks like, a burger between two buns. So you're just going to go here and you're going to go down to New Private Window and you go there. And then once again, it explains what it does for you here. So you can use any one of these browsers, whatever you'd like, whatever your preference is to use. I'm just showing you these because these are the top three that I know of that people use. So it's something to consider. So once again, private browsing, it's something that is really great to use because it hides your information. So there's lots of reasons why you'd want to do that. in a public place, hide your information. That's the best bet you can do to keep you safe online. Have a great day.